Call the meeting to order. This meeting held in the Roselle Park High School auditorium is an open session of the Roselle Park Board of Education held under the Open Public Meetings Act of the State of New Jersey. Notice of this meeting was sent to the Star Ledger, local source, the Home News Tribune, the Borough Clerk, school offices, and the district website. Please stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The results of the school board elections, 3-year term, Dr. Brittany Kirkland, 927 votes, re-elected. Constance Quintella, 896 votes, re-elected. Michael Ann Reagan, 1,044 votes, elected.
the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
I, Constance Quintella, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
And I will bear true faith and allegiance
And I will bear true faith and alliance
to the same as it governments establishments in the United States and in this state.
to the same and the governments established in the United States and this state, under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I, Constance Quintella,
I, Constance Quintella,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm that
Or-
I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by the law for this office
prescribed by the law for this office,
of member of Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant RS 19:4-1.
for the office of member of Board of Education, and that I'm not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 1941,
Nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime
nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime
or offense listed in New Jersey NJS 18A:12-1,
or offense listed in NJS 18A:12-1,
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to my best ability, so help me God.
and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
I, Michael Ann Regan, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. I, Michael Ann Regan, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to Rule 19:4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in New Jersey Statute 18A:12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Bayamonte. Susan
Here.
Lauren Harms.
Here.
Cindy Mago.
Here. Here.
Chris Monroe.
Here.
Michael Ann Regan.
Here.
May I have a nomination for board president?
I'd like to nominate Mr. Paul Bayamonte.
Is there a second nomination for board president?
You got a second, somebody's got a second.
Second.
Okay, motion to approve board president, Paul Bayamonte.
We have to ask if there's anybody else.
I did. Is there a second? No, I
You
asked.
seconded, we needed a second for that, and then we
Okay.
needed any other nominations.
Second, and that was Miss, oh, you got it? Okay. Is there a second nomination, I'm sorry, for board president? Okay. Can I have a motion to appoint the board president?
I hereby close, we gotta hereby close the nominations for president.
Hereby, all right, I hereby close nomination for president, for board president. May I have a motion to appoint the board president?
So moved?
Mr. Harms. Second?
Second.
Okay. Because we don't have a second nomination, we could just vote yes or no, okay?
Correct.
I'll take the roll call. Mr. Bayamonte?
Yes.
Susan Carlstrom?
Abstain.
Michael Ann Regan?
Abstain.
Dr. Brittany Kirkland?
Abstain.
Cindy Mago?
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr?
Yes.
Constance Quintella?
Yes.
Lauren Harms?
Yes.
Passes.
Thank you, everyone. Can I have may I have a nomination for vice president?
I'd like to nominate Constance Quintella.
Second.
Is there a second nomination? Hearing none, I close the nomination for vice president. Have a motion to appoint the vice president.
So moved?
Do you have a second?
Second.
Sue Carlstrom? The roll call, yeah, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No.
Michael Ann Regan?
No.
Brittany Kirkland?
No.
Dr. Brittany Kirkland? Cindy Mago?
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr?
Yes.
Constance Quintella?
Yes.
Lauren Harms?
Yes.
And Paul Bayamonte, yes. The vote passes. We're going to have a public participation. Each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record. Agenda items only, I'm sorry. The reorganization and agenda items only.
Katie McDermott. It's my understanding that we only have to say we're from Roselle Park, that the board changed the policy. We don't have to say our exact address. Correct? Can you not hear me? There was, I believe. Okay. All right. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season and Happy New Year. I'm commenting tonight on agenda items 4 and 6. My apology for not submitting this question via the Google form. My first day back at work was packed. After I'm done speaking, if somebody could let me know if the policies that are being adopted tonight are the same policies that are currently in place. I think they are, but I wanted to check since I know that the first reading of the updated policies were tabled at the, I believe, November meeting. And then I had this whole thing written out about why you should establish a special education committee, but you have it on the agenda. I'm really shocked. I'm a little bit speechless. Thank you very, very much. I read an Australian study recently of parents of disabled children and how most of them exhibit characteristics of continuous traumatic stress disorder. And I share that to try and let you guys know the weight that we are under every single day. And tonight, by doing this, for me at least, you've lifted a little bit of that weight. And I thank you very, very much. Thanks.
Anyone else on the reorganization agenda items only? Seeing none, I close this portion of the reorganization agenda items. We move into the reorganization agenda items 3 through 12 on the agenda. Number 3, appointments. Number 4, district policies. Number 5, official district newspaper. Number 6, board committees. Number 7, designation of public agency compliance officer. Number 8, approval of appointment of custodian public records. Number 9, appointment of purchasing agent. Number 10, interdistrict public school choice. Number 11, annual schedule of meetings. Number 12, district substitute rates. Can I have a motion to approve?
Are there any questions? Can I ask a question about
Yeah,
number
but
4?
after it's
Second.
I do want to echo the question about the district policies. If there were changes, I don't recall any changes to it.
I'm sorry, can you?
The changes to, excuse me, coming off from a cold, district policies, number 4. Were there any changes? I don't think that we talked about it since the 2 meetings ago.
Can I get clarification?
Just-
I just wanna make sure that these are the same policies that are listed on the website and everything. I know it says it here, but I'm just double checking that there was nothing new added to the website or anything like that, or,
Superintendent?
like, these are not new. There's nothing new that was added.
No, this is only dealing with the code of ethics and the bylaws and rules and regulations. Nothing was added new, nothing.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, this is the first
But
reading.
the only thing is that they were updated. The old policy was more updated.
But
That's
it's
why
the
we
one on
sent
the
it out.
website
There's
right
no-
now.
There's no changes, it just brought it into the 2024.
Okay, thank you.
I think I'm more confused now.
Okay.
So she just said this is first reading, and you're saying we updated it. We're voting on the previous policy just for the new year, correct? Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Paul Bayamonte,
Yes.
Susan Carlstrom,
Yes.
Michael Ann Regan,
Yes.
Dr. Brittany Kirkland,
Yes.
Cindy Mago,
Yes, except for number 12, no.
Jennifer McCarr,
Yes, abstaining from number 4.
Constance Quintella,
Yes.
Lauren Harms.
Okay, we're going to roll into the regular public meeting at this point. We're going to go into the public participation, agenda items only. Each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes. Please state your name and your address. Or just where you live, town.
Where you're from.
Where
is,
you're from.
I think what Mr. Harms used to say. Katie McDermott, Roselle Park. I am speaking on a couple of agenda items, and this is off the cuff. So agenda item 2, I saw that we have a number of staff retirements. I just wanted to personally thank those who impacted my children and who served the district for a very long time. Mrs. Califano, Mrs. Ozeri, and Mrs. Signorello. They put in many, many years of service, and I hope you guys give them a fabulous party. Agenda item 17C, I just want to say, this is awesome. You may not be aware, but there are a lot of non-English speaking special education parents that have a difficult time understanding the nuances that happen, or even the special education speak that happens during IEP meetings. So I think that's great, and I hope that's what that translation service is going to be used for. I apologize that I did not see the budget schedule when I reviewed the agenda earlier. I do have some questions. I love that this agenda is out. I think some of the days are incorrect, like the dates are incorrect. Like the 24th, I don't think that's a Friday, April 24th, but I could be wrong about that. The one thing I don't see here, and maybe I just need to have someone explain it to me, one of my, I don't want to say complaints, but one of my criticisms of the process is the public not having access to detailed budget information in order to provide comments that are actionable. So I see that there's a published budget that goes out a couple days before the hearing to adopt the budget, but I don't see the public being given any opportunity to comment on that detailed budget and have something be actionable. So if you really want the public to have a part in this, there needs to be the opportunity for our comments to be actionable. Thanks.
We are working on that, Ms. McDermott, till we have our first meeting, but we're very hopeful that we'll be able to do that this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else? Seeing none, I'll close the public participation. We're going to move into the agenda items under personnel. Agenda item 1, staff appointments. Number 2, retirements. 3, rescinding of staff appointments. Number 4, staff resignation. Number 5, change of assignments. Number 6, chaperone assignments for 2023-2024. Number 7, middle school extracurriculum advisor for the 2023-2024. Athletic proctor for 2023-2024. Number 9, additional classes for 2023-2024 school year. Number 10, school sports, high school. Number 11, mentoring. Number 12, locker room. Can I have a motion to approve the personnel section? Have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Susan Carlstrom,
Yes.
Michael Ann Regan,
Yes.
Dr. Brittany Kirkland,
Yes.
Cindy Mago,
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr,
Yes.
Chris Monroe, not here, Vice President Constance Quintella,
Yes.
Lauren Harms, President Paul Viamonte.
Yes. Under business, agenda items 13 through 19. Number 13, monthly certification. Number 14, approval of bills. 15, approval of minutes. 16, secretary/treasury report. Number 17, professional services contract. 18, use of buildings and grounds. Number 19, 2024-2025 proposed budget calendar. Can I have a motion to approve? Have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion on these items? Roll call, please.
Susan Carlstrom,
Yes.
Michael Ann Regan,
Yes.
Dr. Brittany Kirkland,
Yes.
Cindy Mago,
Yes.
Jennifer McCarr,
Yes.
Chris Monroe, Vice President Quintella,
Yes.
Lauren Harms, President Viamonte.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you. Is there any continuing business? Seeing none. Any new business?
Yes, Mr. President. I just want to tell everybody that 2 weeks ago, Roselle Park Wrestling, the high school itself, made historic moves. They had two girl wrestlers. It's the first time in the history of Roselle Park that we ever had wrestlers, girl wrestlers, go out there and wrestle on the mat. It was fantastic to see, and there's going to be more. So it's fantastic. So congratulations to the wrestling and the high school for having this.
Thank you, Mr. Harms.
I have some new business. I just want to send a reminder to everyone that the New Jersey School Board Association is having a meeting this Friday, located at the school board headquarters in Trenton. If you want to do it in person, there's also an option to do it virtually, and it's a good opportunity to network with other board members and to be up to date on any changes in educational laws. So I would encourage everyone to go this Friday.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none, we're going to open up the public participation. Each member has a maximum. Each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes. Please state your name and where you're from.
Shortage of paraprofessionals. I understand this is a wider issue than just Roselle Park, but I'm coming to you to make sure that our RP Board of Education is aware and on top of this problem. Ms. Carlstrom is the liaison for our CPAG group, and I was surprised a few meetings ago that she was surprised when I brought up this critical issue at one of our meetings. Not to call out Ms. Carlstrom in any way, but it made me realize this was something I wanted to bring up to the board as a whole. I'll share my son's experience in order to bring some light to this issue, some color, because it's not just about the numbers, it's about the students. So my son transitioned back into district because myself and his team felt with support he would be able to thrive in this environment, and having a one-to-one para was paramount to this decision. However, when he started school this year, he was assigned a para, but she was only in place for 3 weeks. From there, he had a mismatch of subs or went without. Finally, after a marking period and a half, he was assigned a permanent para. A marking period and a half is a very, very long time for a child with an IEP. Paras can literally make or break a student's experience. It can make or break their ability to succeed. So it's crucial that we address this problem. I'd like to know if you're working with with the Department of Special Education, with the different school administrators within district, anyone else that's involved in para recruitment and retention. And as the Board of Education, is this an issue that you discuss with other districts to share challenges or successes, salaries, benefits, trainings, any ideas or practices that would make strong paras want to work and stay in Roselle Park? I know you just mentioned the, I guess it's the Board of Education Association meeting on Friday. I don't know if you attend. I don't know if that's something where these issues would come up, but it sounds like the right forum. Maybe there are plans already in place, but when I've asked through my channels, it didn't sound like there was any campaigns actively ongoing or planned for, and I hope that this is something you'll give real attention to. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Mark Fernandez, Roselle Park. I just want to congratulate Paul and all the new board members. As a new board, you might be aware that we are currently in violation of Section 18A 12-13 of the statute that requires a high school student to be on the school board. And it's been over a year now since that statute's been passed. And some of us are just waiting for us not to be in some compliance of this law. Does the attorney have any information about this? Because it's been over a year that this law is passed and we still don't have a student.
To that, the student will be here at our next board meeting. We have already established that, so we will start with our high school student representative at our next board meeting, which is January 23rd.
Thank you.
Good evening. Happy New Year. Jackie Garcia from Roselle Park. I'm also one of the co-leaders of our CPAC group, and I echo what some of the other parents have talked about tonight. Consistency is key. And I think I'm speaking to the choir here when I say you wouldn't change your doctors or your professional consultants that come and check the pipes in your home, or anybody that perhaps takes care of your children. You wouldn't want to change those professional services, so don't do it to our children. My daughter has been on her 4th paraprofessional. It's already January. It's unacceptable, and I think that what we're asking for is consistency. So when you see these things happening, you see these schedules happening, please ask what's going on? What's going on? Why are they leaving? Why don't we have consistency? For a child that's nonverbal, to just be yanked, have a professional that they build a rapport with, and then swap out for someone. You can all understand where that just regresses a child's learning and their social and emotional well-being. So it's detrimental, especially for this group of children. So we implore that you please get involved. Please ask the questions. Why are the paraprofessionals leaving? Why can't we retain these professionals for our children? It's vital that they remain consistent from the beginning all the way through. And it's not acceptable that they're constantly swapping out. Everyone here is responsible for that. At the end of the day, we have to all take accountability for the fact that they come and they go. I've personally received an intake from a professional in our district that says they are not being valued as a teacher, as a professional. I can share that intake with you. I won't name names, but that's the feedback we're getting. So these are real things. We're collecting feedback from the community. That's why we're here. That's why we collectively as a group got together so that we could present this. And thank you, Ms. Carlstrom, for attending our meetings. But more has to be done. And this is what's unacceptable. This is why we come. So please, I implore you that I know that we're doing a lot throughout the school year, but consistency for our teachers, our paraprofessionals in general is important. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Lucy Figueredo. Roselle Park. So I know I hear a lot of people talk about the professionals, paraprofessionals, and I do believe every child needs it. My daughter needs it. As I know from not only Roselle Park, but also from Elizabeth, Cranford, and Westfield, we are all short-staffed. So it's not only Roselle Park. They are short-staffed. My niece works in Elizabeth. They can't keep theirs. So it's not just us. So I know for a fact, and I know I hate it because I know my child needs it. And it's not that we are having issues. It's around everywhere is having issues. So I just wanted to point that out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just to add to that, it is something that it is being addressed in all the superintendents in Union County. Just today, we had to answer a few more questions, and we're trying to come together to see what we can do in order to share resources, in order to make more of an outreach. Also to meet with a lot of the associations in order to see what we can do to retain the ones we have, add more value to them so they could feel valued, and also to be more appealing as an education forum for others who want to come and work in all of our districts. So I just wanted to update everyone, and as soon as we hear more, we will be sure to share it with you as well.
Frank Cagliardo, 409 Sheridan Avenue, Roselle Park. I don't care about my address. Come visit me. Ring my doorbell. Come talk to me. Just wanted to give a couple of news that's going on in both the middle school and the high school that's, excuse me, that's coming up. The middle school just finished their snowman contest, which was announced today in their email. Please join the Facebook page if you're as a board member, so you can see what's going on in all the schools, every school that's in town. So you can see what's going on. As far as the high school, we chose our location for our project graduation. So please help us with fundraising. If you can come talk to Lucy, myself, anybody that's part of the high school, and help us raise the money for the project graduation, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's not forget this class of 2024 had absolutely nothing because of COVID in their 8th grade graduation. So it's very important that we try to make this one a huge celebration because of the lack of celebration that they got due to COVID. So thank you. Congratulations to everybody that's up there and re-elected, and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Me again, Katie McDermott, Roselle Park. I just wanted to say, sorry, that's my medicine alarm, that the next CPAG meeting is going to be January 18th at 6:30, and we are having it at Lidio's, the Coffee and Flower Shop on Westfield Avenue here in Roselle Park. So I would love to see everybody come by and grab a nice coffee or a sweet treat to eat. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Can we close the public portion? Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. The next scheduled meeting, the regular board, will be an open session held Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024 at 6 p.m. The meeting will be held in the Roselle Park, here in the Roselle Park High School auditorium. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.